Well, I never expected that. I went in hungry. An hour later, I was absolutely starving. So as you can see, in holiday times, very, very busy. If you want solitude, if you want bleak, today, if you want cold, you've come to the right place. It's absolutely Baltic. So the famous Tan Hill snowplow. Well, welcome to another midweek food review. Today I'm at a place I've been wanting to come to for years, and that is the world famous Tan Hill Inn in Swaledale, down in the Yorkshire Dales. Famous for being the highest inn in the UK, standing at 1,732 feet above sea level. And there's been an inn here since the 17th century. But the road itself up here at Tan Hill dates back to Viking and even Roman times. So you've got 2,000 years of history here. One thing they're famous for as well is the food. So I am absolutely ravenous, so really looking forward to going in and trying that. They also have 12 bedrooms here, ranging from a standard room up to a deluxe room as well. So a place, I must admit, I'll really enjoy having an overnight stop in as well. And this is midsummer, by the way. You do not want to get stranded up here, especially in the winter. As last November, 61 other people found out when they turned up here for an Oasis tribute night, and little did they know they were going to end up stopping here 3 days because they were snowed in. They've got over 3,000 5-star reviews. So let's go in, let's see what it's like, let's see what the food's like, and let's see whether them 5-star reviews stack up. So we've got food served Monday to Friday, 11 to 4:30. Saturday, 11 to 4:09. But then we have got a nice big selection as well. So for smaller appetites. So I've gone for the Tan Hill hot pot with beef, with creamy mashed potatoes, roast beef, vegetables, and a meaty gravy on the expense. The bumper crumble of the day, served with cream. So I've got an appetite, a real appetite. So looking forward to this. So I've got a bit of a wait for food, but I've got no problem at all with that. Because apparently everything is fresh, freshly cooked, freshly made. So all it does is increase my appetite, and looking forward to seeing more what I get. Oh, that's the beef hot pot. It looks very appetising. I've had to wait almost an hour and a quarter for it, so hopefully it'll be well worth the wait. Because before I come in I was ravenous. I'll tell you something, it's gone to a different level now. Anyway, let's see what it tastes like. Is very, very moist, and sometimes can be very dry, but not in this case. It's really nice. I must admit, enjoying this. Vegetables cooked exactly the way I like them. Nice and crunchy, not too crisp. gravy, superb. Personal preference, but a little bit on the runny side for me. I prefer my gravy a bit thicker, but taste-wise, can't knock it at all. Plenty of vegetables, different vegetables as well. So we've got carrots, we've got greens, I think we've got turnip as well. Very, very nice, all cooked very, very well. Right, let's get stuck back into this. Well, every plate tells a story. That was very nice indeed. I must admit I was absolutely ravenous, so I came just at the right time. I must admit, I know beef is the most expensive ingredient, but I would have liked to have seen a bit more beef in there. But what was there was very, very nice. Nice and tender, nice and juicy, and well worth the wait. I don't even say that. Well, another 20-minute wait, so hopefully it'll be worth the wait. Fair enough. Nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Just over there, I don't know if you can see them, we've got two domes there. So you can see the double bed there, so fabulous. To stop in there, I would absolutely love it. Two dome bedrooms. I must admit, I quite fancied stopping there. It is dark skies up here, so you get no light pollution at all. So the thought of stopping in a double bed down there, looking up into the skies, when the skies are clear that is, on a night time, the view must be absolutely sensational, and I'd love that. The only problem is the toilet facilities are shared. So as soon as I said that to Mrs. Metalman, she went right off the idea. Having said that, the rooms up here are all double or single rooms. They've got a family room, I think at the bottom there, I think they've got a family bunk room, and I think that's got shared facilities as well. But I must admit, I am keen on coming back here and doing a full review of the Tan Hill Inn regards an overnight stay. And we've had 2 courses here so far, but we haven't had a breakfast yet. So I must admit, I am looking forward to having a look and doing a review of the breakfast. You can actually wild camp up here. They do allow it. And what they say is, you know, you can wild camp up here, but pop in for a very, very hearty breakfast. Only problem is, so I can see cans there, I can see another can there, and a bit of litter there. Wouldn't you think, when people allow you to wild camp, that you'd tidy up afterwards? Unbelievable. So these look like, to me, wild camping spots, but again, I can see litter down there and litter left here. I mean, why on earth do people do it? I mean, look at this here. I mean, look at it. It's absolutely fabulous. So I don't know if you can see them domes better there, but just imagine it on a night time. Pitch black, no light pollution at all. Laying on your double bed, looking up into them skies. Nice and warm and comfy as well. I will do the wrap up in a minute, but I think I'll do it in the car. It's starting to rain a bit there now, unfortunately. But up here, in the nice weather, fantastic, but when it gets dull, when it gets wet, when it gets miserable, it is a bit bleak. No matter which way you look. And look at those skies. Dramatic is definitely the word. So welcome to the Tan Hill Inn, the highest inn in the UK. You can see the tractor down there with a snowplough on, because up here when it does snow, it snows. And we've got another dome here if you fancy an outdoor dining experience, but in the warm. So as you can see, in holiday times, very, very busy. But if you want a nice walk on a nice day, you've got 4.25 miles. Straight over the moor to Kells. So my first ever visit to the Tan Hill Inn, Britain's highest inn. If you want solitude, if you want bleak, today, if you want cold, you've come to the right place. It's absolutely Baltic. So the Tan Hill Inn, from getting here, going to the bar, ordering a drink, looking at the menu, making an order, and coming out, it took 2 hours. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not complaining really about that, because I'm not in a fast food restaurant. I'm in a pub or an inn, and the food is all freshly prepared, made to order, so I don't mind waiting for that. The food, when it came, was very, very nice. I've got no complaints about the taste of the food at all. Quantities, to be honest, I'm a big eater. I enjoy my food, and I would like to have seen a little bit more. Especially the main ingredient of the hot pot I've got was beef. I would have liked to have seen a lot more of the beef in there, especially when I'm paying £20 for one course. Yeah, I wanted to see more beef in there. The beef that I did have was very, very nice. Tender, succulent. Beef can be, if it's not cooked properly, can be a bit dry, a bit chewy. That wasn't. It was absolutely spot on. Love the vegetables, cooked perfectly for me. I don't like mushy vegetables. I don't like them too hard either. These were bang on. And I like the fact it wasn't just 1 or 2 vegetables, we had a combination as well. So the hot pot, the beef hot pot for me was definitely a winner, especially on a day like this. It's mid-August here, and I'll tell you something, it's Baltic outside. So cold I've had to come inside the car to finish off the review. So I did wait a heck of a long time for it. The inn itself was packed. It really was busy. I know it's the school holidays, but it is midweek, so I wasn't expecting it to be as busy as it was. And I would suggest, if you do come at a busy time, you do book a table. If you go on the website, they do suggest booking a table. I can understand why now. I was very lucky to get the table that I did. Getting back to the food, I must admit, I thought they'd forgot about me dessert. I was just about to mention it when she did bring down the crumble of the day, which for me turned out to be apple. I was hoping, given the season, that I might have got a bit of blackberry in there as well. But again, can't argue with the taste. Very nice. Big chunks of apple, nicely sweetened, and you had the option of cream or custard. I went for the cream, and I said as long as it was fresh cream. So the combination of that was very nice. I really enjoyed it. But again, almost £7, and for a small little dish of crumble. So value for money, I would say personally, not the best, but if you don't mind paying, food wise, I've got no complaints at all. The staff were great, run off their feet, but great. But still, time for a little bit chat here. Always big smiles on their faces, so no problem at all with the staff. When I went round the back, I talked to a guy there, asked him a few questions about the rooms. Again, friendly enough guy, and he did say that midweek, out of school holiday times, it's a lot more quieter. But if you come in the school holidays, it seems always to be very busy. So would I come back? I'd like to come back actually. I know Mrs. Metalman is very keen. She couldn't make it today, unfortunately. She had to go and visit a sick friend. Having said that, I think I paid about £30 a day with a drink. Maybe it's just as well she didn't come. But I would like to come back. I would like to come back and stop overnight. The fact that you're in the middle of nowhere, that you're in the top of a moor, that no matter which way you look, all you can see is moor, it really appeals to us. Yeah, I must admit, it is quite appealing getting snowed in here. Having said that, the 61 people that did get snowed in last year were here for 3 days. The inn has only got 12 rooms, so I don't know how they managed. Maybe it's just as well, I don't know. But it is quite appealing, so yeah, I think we'll be back here, and I think we'll be back here for an overnight stay. But people here are very, very hardy, getting served with a drink and sitting outside. Like I say, yes, it's August, but I tell you something, it is cold. So hopefully I will be back. I'll be back with Mrs. Metalman. I would love to stop in one of them domes, but given that the facilities are shared, there's no way Mrs. Metalman will go for that. So it may well be a room inside the inn, one of the double rooms there. That way we can also do an overnight review, and we can review the breakfast as well. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed this midweek food review. There'll be more of these to follow. If you've enjoyed the video, really would appreciate a big thumbs up. If you want to see more food reviews, let us know. If you want to see less, let us know. But you still have got the Sunday 2 o'clock video every week as well. So if you want to see more gear reviews, hotel reviews, festival reviews, click on that subscribe button. All them things you'll see. If you're into hiking and you want to see hiking in the Lake District, climbing the Wainwrights, hiking in Northumberland, the Yorkshire Dales, North York Moors, click on that subscribe button. All them things you will see on this channel. One other thing I'll tell you, it won't be too long before I'm back out again. Cheers.